we're getting close. I'm sure of it. Where'd you go? Done and done. Where'd you come from? I don't think we've reached the top yet. I bet... some kind of secret passage around here. Smarter than I gave her credit for. Look at this place. This has to be it. I knew she was deep into necromancy. I mean, she taught me everything I know. But I had no idea she had a setup like this. Look at all this. She must have spent years collecting these components. And what's this thing? I'm not sure about this circle, but it's obviously something. Let's take a look around. There has to be something. My mother was meticulous about her research. If we can... Not that I ever saw. My mother had a bit of a thing for magical constructs. Not what you're thinking. She just found them fascinating. I had no idea her lab... She had an alchemy set up in her drawing room, but nothing that even comes close to what's here. Looking at the equipment and materials, it looked... I don't know. Certainly not longevity, Kind of a waste of time for a vampire. I remember she used to keep a small journal. See if you can dig it up. Keep searching for her notes. She probably had a journal or something. Any luck yet? You did? Let me see them. I only know what she told me. She had a theory about soul gems, that the souls inside of them don't just vanish when they're used. They end up in the soul cairn. The soul cairn is home to very powerful beings. Necromancers send them souls and receive powers of their own in return. My mother spent a lot of time trying to contact them directly, to travel to the soul cairn itself. That circle in the center of the room is definitely some... If I'm reading this right, there's a formula here that should give us safe passage into the soul cairn. A handful of soul gem shards, some finely ground bone meal. Ah, damn it. We're also going to need a sample of her blood, which, if we could get that, we wouldn't even be trying to do this in the first place. Not bad. We'd better hope that's good enough. Mistakes with these kind of portals can be... gruesome. Anyway, enough of that. Let's get started. Oh, definitely. Mother would have plenty of those materials in her laboratory. You just need to find them. Having trouble finding those ingredients? The soul cairn... It's ruled by unseen Honestly, I don't know. Necromancers are always interested. Nobody really knows. As far as I've heard, no one's seen them and returned to Tamriel to tell about it. Just get all of the ingredients into the vessel. Then the rest... Are you ready to go? I'm not entirely sure what this thing is going to do. Of course. What is it? I've been asking myself. She was so sure of what we did to my father. Possibly. I guess even a vampire mother is still a mother. She worried about me. About all of us. But she wanted to get me as far away... Yes, you're right. I'm sorry. Are we ready then? Alright, here goes. Incredible. Simply incredible. You alright? That looked painful. Now that I think about it, I should have it's hard to describe. The soul cairn is... well, hungry, for lack of a better word. It's trying to take your life. There might be, but I don't think you're going to like it. Vampires aren't counted among the living. I could probably go through there without a problem. Not your first choice, I'd guess? Maybe. We could just pay the toll another way. It wants a soul, so we give it a soul. Yours. My mother taught me a trick or two. I could partially soul trap you and offer that gem to the Ideal Masters. It might be enough to satisfy them. It would make you a bit weaker when we travel through the soul cairn, but we might be able to fix that once we're inside. Maybe. I'm sorry. Just know that whatever path you choose, I won't think any less of you. Sometimes things just have to be done. I know that better than anybody. Do you need something? Are you sure? I'm willing to do it, but you need to think. You'll remain mortal, but you'll find yourself weakened within the soul cairn. I know this is difficult for you. I'd never do anything that could hurt you. Thank you. Let's not waste any more time then. I promise to make this as painless as possible. Hold still. Let's go. My mother must be waiting on the other side of that thing.
Like this. I was one of Reeman's court wizards.
Let's keep moving. Just what my mother told me. I've also studied a... When something is trapped in a soul gem, and then the energy is used for powering an enchantment, the remnants are sent here. Well, I think it's specifically the black ones. I don't know if the soul cairn takes just any leftovers. Look at this place. Do you think anything would want to live here? The only things that can survive here are the Ideal Masters, the undead, and the souls themselves. Well, if you want to call that living. I don't think they could be underground, flying above us. They might be the ground, I have no idea. Lots others think that whatever they're doing with them, they've been... Look around you. There are some... Even a necromancer as seasoned as my mother would be... Exactly. But bringing something from the soul... that's usually... But to finalize the deal, you have to travel here yourself. And no, but there's no way she would have left it in Tamriel. She wanted to get it as far away. Then we find out where she hid it. Probably to avoid whatever my father would do to her if he... Or maybe her plan was to come back, but she was stuck here. We won't know until we find her.
Akaviri shaman. How could I know it would trap my soul? So, this is what it's like on the other side.
The clouds, the sky. It's all wrong. Everything's wrong.
Who's there? did you come from? Done and done. Let's keep moving. I feel like we're being watched.
I must return to the frontline Alessian headquarters at once. Lives are hanging in the balance.
What a horrible place. Fools! Roda!
There's no escape.